For almost 20 years, I was in a relationship with a narcissist. And I didn't even know what that word meant. I just thought the person that I was with was a hypocrite. And the one thing that really fucking did my head in was the isolation. I never understood how it happened and how it got to how isolated that I was from everyone being in that relationship. Before the relationship, I had plenty of friends. I played lots of different sports, AFL. So what do you got? You got 40 mates straight off the bat. And when you play from year 7 to a couple of years out of high school, lots of teams, lots of mates. School friends, like your real close ones. Then there's all the work colleagues that you've had in all of the jobs that you've done through then. Then all the study that you did for the career that you wanted to do. You've got all of them. That was always a different group to hang out with and do something. Always. And from the age of about 18 to about 24-ish, my nickname between my really close school friends was the President. I just remembered that, forgot about that. And the reason why is because there was six or seven of us, and 3 of them got drafted to interstate AFL teams. And this was back before Facebook, back before WhatsApp groups. When one of them would come back for the weekend, I organised it. If there was a concert to go to, I'd get the tickets. I kept all the group together. Yeah, and what I loved about back then was there was always someone up for it, up for a laugh, up for having fun. You always had someone. I don't remember ever going out once by myself, not once, where you'd go to a bar or a nightclub by yourself. There was always at least 4 or 5 people. I mean, sometimes you'd have 40. There'd be a whole team out. Yeah, it was good fun. I'm so glad though we didn't have proper mobile phones back then and social media. We would have uploaded some dumb shit. And then you fast forward a couple of years and that bloke doesn't exist anymore. And it's not because I moved, it's not because I fell out with anyone. It's because every time you hung out with those guys, there was a consequence. They were losers. They were steering me down the wrong path. There was always a consequence when you got home. While you were out with them, what did you do? They're a bad influence. Did you know that they were checking me out? I haven't got a good feeling about that guy. And these are guys that I'd known since, I don't know, 12, 10. I've done some mad shit with these guys. You know, I knew them better than her. And here I was going, really? And yeah, that's sad. Fuck that. And I didn't make a decision to cut anyone off. I just stopped answering. I just started making excuses to go out because it wasn't worth the blow up. I remember one thing that one time really, really pissed me off. It was one of my best mates' buck shows, and he lived interstate at the time, and he came back to Melbourne. I didn't even know about the buck show. All the boys were there. I seen the photos on Facebook. Fuck, that pissed me off. I lived in Melbourne. I lived 15 k's away from where they all were for the weekend and didn't even know about it. And I don't really blame them back then because I was so isolated. They would have thought, what the fuck, like, what's up with him? But deep down, I was just like, I can't be fucked. I know even if I knew I went, fuck me. Was it worth the argument? Nah. No, that wasn't worth World War 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if you're watching this, I can bet that you were in the same boat. You used to have a lot of mates, you used to get invited everywhere, but you started making the excuses that you're always too busy. I mean, one of my main excuses was I was a freelancer. So I would always say on any boys catch-up trip, oh, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work. That was always my out. And then I'd sit on the couch for the weekend while they went and had fun. But at least I wasn't having an argument. And I guess that's how it starts, doesn't it? It just becomes too expensive in your head. You choose no arguing over friends, and that's how you become isolated. And it's got to the point now, and I'm still in it right now, I still haven't spoken to my mates, real good mates, in a couple of years. Or my family. Which is probably something that I need to fix.